Donnie and Dolly, the team is supported by ableauctions.ca. Closing your business? We can help.
Canucks and Flames tonight, Rogers Arena. Canucks in their black flying skate jerseys. It is Thursday. All of our guests today, as mentioned earlier, including Amar Doman standing by, are brought to you by Optic Foliar as we bring in relatively new BC Lions owner Amar Doman. Owner since August of last year. Amar, yes. Thanks for doing this. How are you, sir?
Hey, thanks for having me, guys. Great to chat again.
What are the last few months what have they been like for you, Amar, as owner of the BC Lions?
Well, I used to kind of hear the guys talk about the off season and how hard they work. Now I see how hard they work. It is unbelievable. More goes on, I think, as the operations are being put together and looked at for the future season than when the season's running. It's amazing. There is no off season.
$85, I hope I got all this right, $85 kids season tickets, Lions Family Zone. Kids can get in for $10, their parents for $25. How important is it, Amar? And we go on and on about this on this show. How important is it for you to get young people, to get kids into that building?
It's number one, guys. And we talked about this back in September when we visited together. And, you guys were asking about it. We've delivered. We've got $10 youth tickets. We've got $25 for the parent. We've got, call it a $6 food combo now for kids. So we're investing in this, and we want the kids to come back with the parents Friday, Saturday nights, make it affordable. We're doing that, and we're going to have a heck of a opener coming on June 11th as well that we'll talk about in a minute. We're getting fired up for that, but really trying to get everyone back in the building and not be scared away because of the pricing.
On the other end of things, if people want to spend a little bit more money, what can you tell us about your new sideline field level seating?
Those are amazing. There's only 250, and a lot of them are gone already. We've got a private bar area down there. You've got great sideline views. You're going to be right in the mix of the action. They're super special. They're brand new, and we're going to have a private club in the back as well. So if you want to kind of go back and have a drink or socialize, you can do that, and private bar service. So these are premiums and something new to introduce for our great fans.
Amar, talk about the stadium experience. Bottom line, you got to entertain on the field and in the stands as well. Where are the improvements with the stadium experience?
Yeah, so the stadium experience we're working on with Pavco. We're having great meetings with them, and we're trying to get that experience up, get the concourses changed a little bit, get the place a little more orange during game time as well. That's something we're working on. And also the halftime experiences, we're working on those things now with the Lions group and trying to get some youth out there. We talked about, the youth playing at halftime.
Yes.
We're working on that through my kids group. That's coming back, guys. I'm pumped on that. And we're working with GSL on the North Shore. We've got a lot of people in the community involved. So we're all working our tails off to reinvent and really bring people back and have a different experience and really push on what the Lions already have going and kind of get back to some of the fun that we used to have in there. I'm really excited.
Okay, Amar, season tickets are huge in the CFL. It's a big part of paying the bills. Talk about the season tickets and how you can get more. I know when Bobby Ackles, Wally Bono, they were around 22,000. I know the number's probably not what you like when you took over, but how do you get the season ticket base up?
Yeah, so we've got some work to do on that. We do have a great sales team that's out hammering away on an hourly basis on getting some fans back in. But I think as we start to rebuild, if we get a whole pile of people back for the first few home games, hopefully we're winning those home games. You got a great team. We'll start to see those guys come back and say, hey, look, let's lock those up. It's only 9 games at home, as we know, 9 home, 9 away. It's not a big commitment, and we're getting the pricing right for families. I think this will start to gel. And again, we can't fix this thing overnight, as I mentioned to you guys last year, but we're bringing back those solutions. So all of these things, once we combine them, I think are going to give somebody an opportunity to say, I want to buy seasons tickets back. I had a call with a guy this morning, a colleague I know in the industry, and he's buying his seasons tickets back. So he hasn't had them in 5 years. There's another pair gone. So just bit by bit, we're getting guys to come back, and we want to give them a different experience than they've had, and we're going to do that.
You wanted to talk about the June 11th regular season home opener against Edmonton, Amar.
So we're arranging something special. We can't tip our hand yet. We're finalizing.
Come on.
I wish, guys, we're going to announce that in a little while, but, as we get closer to the season, but June 11th, Saturday night, is going to be a night Vancouver is not going to forget, and everyone's going to be writing about this one. So we want to rock the CFL a little bit that night. We're going to be throwing a big party. It's going to start early, and the Lions are going to play the Elks to kick the seasons off. It's going to be an unbelievable evening, and I think we're going to have a very serious attendance level once we announce what guests we're going to have.
Hey, we'll look forward to that. Amar, we love our American neighbors. We all do, no matter what anybody says. But what would it mean for this franchise to have a starting quarterback like Nathan Rourke, who's Canadian?
It's unbelievable. He's from my hometown of Victoria. Nathan came out, threw footballs with us over on the North Shore during one of my kids' games. Unbelievable. First of all, he's a number one guy. He's worked his tail off in college. He looked real sharp on the limited time he's played in the CFL. He is working his tail off in the offseason like real pros do, just like Lucky Whitehead. Some of the guys we've put together here, I'm not going to take credit for it. The management has. Neil, Rick, these guys are doing a fantastic job. But really, the quarterback situation is interesting with two Canadians. Hasn't happened in 50 years. That's exciting for the CFL and for BC. And to really have that BC connection, I think, is something that is going to be special to the fan base. I know it's special to me.
Big night for the Canucks. Change of uniforms tonight, retro night. What about the BC Lions jersey? Any news about a possible third jersey or jersey night coming up this season?
You guys are asking me all the questions I can't tell you.
Come on.
That probably answered it, right? So
that's right.
We'll probably just leave that one under wraps, so to speak, as well. But there could be something interesting coming for 2022.
When is the next Grey Cup going to be in Vancouver?
Okay, we're going to bid hard on it for 2024. As you know, it's Regina this year, back to Hamilton for 23. Hamilton got burned with some restrictions with COVID, so they get it back for 23. 24, I'm going to bid as hard as Vancouver ever has to get this thing back into BC Place. And with any luck, we'll be in it in 24, or hopefully before that.
Okay, so Amar, I don't know if you know Ryan Reynolds, but did you recruit him? Did you contact him? How did you manage to get Ryan to convince Will Ferrell to wear a BC Lions uniform at the Super Bowl?
Well, I'll tell you what, we're saying that's all part of the master plan, and we can't comment further, but I will say that went completely viral. I could not believe how that went. And, to have that on Super Bowl Sunday, there's a few things we're working on in the background with a lot of different personalities and celebrities. So I'll leave it there. But what a great, accolade for the BC Lions right there. And certainly you're going to see more stuff like that.
Amar, good stuff. We look forward to it. Thanks so much.
Hey guys, thanks very much.
You bet.